Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on Superboy issue 14, and the issue I'm covering is a side story called A Mix-Up in Magic, which is meant to feature the story of Satara, who meets a young Clark Kent. Now, Satara had appeared in Action Comics #1, and eventually his daughter would end up becoming a new magician herself. And the story starts off with Satara saying, "And for my next trick, I would like a volunteer from the audience. How about you, dear lady? You would make a lovely assistant." And so he uses his spell to kind of levitate Martha. And young Clark says, "Martha flying just like me can." And Jonathan calmly points out that they told him to never mention his superpowers when other people are around. And after landing Martha down, conjures up some flowers for her, which are meant to be tulips, but were meant to be roses. And after basically Jonathan and Martha can't leave with Clark, and him saying, "Up his sleeve. I suppose I know he's a damn good magician." "What went wrong with my control? The bouquet I spelled out was roses." And so after, just starting himself out as a magician, he decides to kind of test his powers out and says, "By Merlin, I think I've got it pat down." And so he sees something up in the sky, which is Clark flying, but due to the fact that he doesn't know that he's Kryptonian, Satara is quick to kind of point the gun that he believes that he made the kid fly as well, and quickly lands him down with taking his powers away, saying, "Don't cry, Sonny, I've got you. I'll be glad to as soon as I get you home. Your mother must be worried about you. Where do you live?" And so, after seeing how 3 criminals have planned to kidnap Satara and use him to commit bank robberies, he says, "I will not use my magic for evil purposes." "Oh no you don't, Big Mouth." And so he realizes the spray he did made him lose his voice, and they're quick to kind of hit Clark in that. And so Clark uses his abilities to take on the 3 criminals, and even Satara's amazed, saying, "How can the child have such amazing strength? Cut the comedy, Biff. Put the kid right up and take him with us." And so they quick to think he's his assistant, and even Satara realizes that the kid has abilities of his own, and that it was never meant to fly. And so, pretty much, after Clark tries to fly again, young Clark does ask Satara to give him back his powers, and after Satara gets his voice back, restores his flying abilities, and him saying, "Yay, me fly again! Thank you, Magic Man, goodbye." "Goodbye, gosh, I don't even know his name." And so he decides to leave the 3 criminals floating in the air until the police come, and even hopes one day the kid will grow up to become a great superhero, which he does, Superboy. So the side story is actually not too bad. It kind of gives Satara a moment to be amazed by Clark's abilities, and this actually would have been a great bigger story. So I think it's definitely not too bad. I think it does leave an impression and does show that, in a way, Satara was eventually going to be around even before Earth 1 was created. So, a thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.